Holy shit. There we go, something's going on. Going over that little rise just then, I slipped the gear back, put my foot down, and she just cut out.
In the vast top end of Australia, the Water Drillers Roadshow is on the move again. The 1.1 million acre Calvert Hill station lies in a remote and hostile area of Australia's tropical Northern Territory. And there's storm clouds on the horizon.
The tiniest bit of rain could put us back weeks.
It's not just rain that's troubling the water drillers.
I'm thinking that Anthony's not liking this pad. What are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing?
I have no idea, that's why I'm asking.
Does it look like I'm picking sticks up so a truck can get around?
Anthony's definitely in a foul mood today. It can be tough sometimes. We all have our good and our bad days. But yeah, we've got to make it work because this is our life.
We'll see what happens. If it rains, it rains, it rains. But if you get stuck, you get stuck. There's nothing you can do about it.
With number 4 borehole a failure, Anthony needs this one to be a success. Each cow on the property needs 11 litres of water a day to survive. That's 220,000 litres of water every 24 hours for the herd to prevail. But striking the underground water table is a hit-and-miss operation.
We don't know until we have a go. We went to one place a couple of months ago. We tried 8 spots and he's got nothing. So, you know, he's probably spent in excess of 100 grand and still got nothing.
Finally, success.
Pretty happy. Probably got about 4 or 5 litres a second there. We'll case it now and then we'll test it.
We've got a good flow happening there, so that's 3 out of 5.
Time to move on to the final drill site. To reach the location, they need to once again cross the notorious Calvert River.
Oh, we're about 5k from the Calvert River crossing now.
The crossing that 2 days ago, Hazy got his 75-ton rig stuck on.
Yeah, so car's still on the crossing.
The added hazard of the abandoned car is still there.
So we'll just creep down and then we'll creep up the other side as well.
On either side of the crossing are steep inclines.
All the weight's starting to push the truck.
To avoid jackknifing his 60-ton rig, Anthony must crawl down one side.
Truck's starting to skip there, so we're just using our trailer brakes a little bit just to slow it down a bit. Just a little bit of loose stuff there. We should be right here now.
And struggle up the next. The lack of a run-up is a huge ask for Anthony's 500 horsepower engine.
If any steeper or any looser, you'd have to break down and do one trailer at a time.
Now, it's Hazy's turn.
No, not watching him this time. If he doesn't make it, he's on his own.
Pushing me down that hill there. It's all good.
So Hazy at the moment, he'd probably be about 75 tonne. Probably have another 15, 20 tonne than me at the moment. So he's got a lot more weight on his front trailer.
Pulling 75 tonnes up and out will be Hazy's greatest challenge.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm losing traction anyway. What's wrong?
Mate, you just want to break traction, mate. Get back up this concrete.
Yeah, build up your brakes, are probably dragging too.
No, you're going to have to come and hook on, mate. I don't know, it just won't build up.
It's taken big chunks out of the tyres. Anthony's taken over. Hopefully he can creep up. driving.
Just get that rope, swing that ute round, just hook onto it back here, but don't let your clutch out to take the weight, like just keep driving type thing.
Well, this is a first. I'm moving for this one.
Come on.
That's brilliant. No, it's not going to work. I'm going to go get your truck.
Yes.
They have one last option. Use Anthony's truck to push Hazy out of trouble.
What are you doing, Dad?
Oh, I've got to go and get my truck now, mate.
Anthony is going to use all the might of his 60-ton, 500-horsepower rig to push Hazy's truck out.
God, please don't get stuck.
Rookie trucker Danielle's been given the job of steering the second truck.
What you got to do is go into creeper here when I say to, and release your brakes.
I am not doing this.
While Hazy hooks the two trucks up with the stiff bar.
I've already got bad anxiety making me think about it.
And I'll push you up, you let your clutch out in creeping.
Anthony, I can't do this. Please don't make me do it. Hazy can drive.
You're right.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. No, I can't. I'm already freaking out.
You don't touch your foot brake. Go to creep again. Release your brakes. I'll hold you here. There you go when you're ready. Righto. Bring your revs up to about 1300 if you've got traction. Yeah, I'm good.
Hazy's 75-ton triple trailer is out. At their final drill site, it's the team's last chance to strike liquid gold.
Hopefully we get some water on this one too. Always good to get in a wet hole, 5 litres a second. Just talking to Will on the two-way, he was pretty happy with that.
So that's 4 out of 6.
They've defied everything this hostile land has thrown at them, delivering one of life's true essentials. The 4 trailers Sonny's picking up, along with a dolly, are worth $675,000 and are made of lightweight aluminium with anti-roll stability features. One final check.
That all good.
Mechanic Josh Bates is checking for exhaust gases in the coolant.
Goes green, we're in trouble.
If it turns green, it indicates a blown gasket or cracked cylinder head. Either will mean an engine rebuild at a cost of over $4,000.
No, it's green.
Yep. So I'd say we're looking at
A rebuild.
Yep.
A bitter blow for Sonny and the farmers in desperate need of his 67 tonnes of feed.
Looks like it's going to have a motor rebuild. That's 4 days. I'm off the road.
Days turn into 2 weeks.
Brand new. Runs nice.
After a fortnight of downtime,
New trailers, new motor. Don't get much better than that, does it?
Sonny is finally reunited with his pride and joy, his 620 horsepower prime mover.
Yeah, finally. Getting going again.
Over 300 kilometres away, in Roma, the double will become a quad, with the addition of 2 more trailers, before heading almost 2,600 kilometres to Catherine, in the Northern Territory. Sonny reaches Roma to hook up his 2 new trailers and make up a quad.
can't get underneath them. And they've just dropped in the front. Oh, the legs are all bent.
If the legs can't be raised, the trailer can't be moved. Sonny's already 2 weeks behind schedule, delivering feed to farmers. He can't afford any more delays. Using the truck's hydraulics, he raises the trailer, then moves the pin back into its correct position. The next step will need all of Sonny's 30 years of experience. Backing onto the connecting plate using just his side mirrors and attach all 4 trailers.
Oh, this could be a pain in the arse here.
But Sonny faces a new hazard for his truck and rig.
And all we're going to have to worry about tonight is kangaroos. Because the last thing I want to be doing is running over kangaroos with these new trailers. If they jump out in the side here, especially this thing with all new aluminium guards all around it, yeah, they'll make a mess of them pretty quick. You run over them, their bones go through the tyres. Looking along here, along the road, there's not much hope of avoiding them. Friggin' every 50 feet there's a dead kangaroo.
Sonny is driving in one of the worst times of day for an Outback trucker. Dusk.
Oh, you thing. Get out of the road. Friggin' dry out here.
The impact of 3 years of drought is as far as the eye can see.
Barren. Nothing. The cows will be struggling to find something to eat.
There are no fences in these remote parts. Cattle roam free. On the road, they're a constant danger. An adult bull can weigh over a ton.
Definitely try and avoid them.
Hit one, and Sonny could be facing yet another truck repair bill.
The little calves, you really got to watch them because you never know which way they're going to go when they take off. Wait until you're nearly on top of them and they run out in front of you.
$3,250 kilometres travelled, and Sonny has finally reached his destination in the Northern Territory. Here, his 84-tonne load of soya meal will be turned into much-needed cattle feed.
At the mill. If we finally made it after all the setbacks with the motor and everything else, right up on the weighbridge, weighed off. When we got it all hooked up and going, yeah, I was really happy with the way everything was.
He's headed to an isolated mine site with 65,000 litres of desperately needed fuel.
They prone to cyclones up there and all the rain, so we'll take a road train with a bit more fuel up this time and just top them up over the cyclone season. There's a long way around, but it's, you know, it's another 4 hours longer to take the bitumen route, so I try and shoot across the dirt.
The shortcut at this time of year is a massive gamble. The 6-month-long cyclone season is just beginning.
It's all dirt, so if it rains, we can't get across that piece of road, then we're stuck. We've just lost air pressure. Get out of the way. Yeah, we've just lost all our air. Is this going to be a day or what? We've got air pissing out from underneath the truck somewhere. No air, all the brakes just coming on now. I can hear it leaking from under the truck, so no air, no go anywhere.
On a freeway south of Perth, Sludge is 3 hours behind schedule. He's trying to beat the cyclone season that's about to hit.
So that's the culprit. Little air valve here. $20 valve pulls the whole lot up. That's the end of it. Jeff's just put a new valve out, and hopefully that'll be the one that gets us going again. Start her up. Yep. It's working again. We've got full air pressure again, so we'll try and make a mole this time. Pissing down here now.
This is just what Sludge didn't want.
Long time since I've seen rain like this.
Torrential rain before he hits the dirt roads. And now...
Maybe I should have stayed at home today. The indicator light's coming up. The indicators aren't on, but it's flashing. I don't know what the hell's going on. It's only 3:30 in the afternoon. It's dark. And I can't see that truck in front of us. He's disappeared into the rain. There's a bit of hail out there now. So we're right in the middle of this bit of weather anyway.
2 metres out, thanks, North Banner.
We've got a 8 metre coming towards us now, so don't pull too far off, just in case it's soft.
Thanks for that, fella.
No worries. We got a bit of lightning and thunder up ahead of us. We're going to drive into some wicked weather, I reckon. Oh! Weather like this can turn into a cyclone anytime. Oh!
Cyclonic winds can reach speeds of over 200 kilometres per hour. And a single lightning strike can carry 1 billion volts of deadly energy.
If one of these things get hit with a lightning bolt or something, they go bang all right. They've probably picked me up over the next 30k radius. Whoa!
Finally, Sludge pulls into the safe haven of the town of Kew. Next morning, it's not the weather that's on Sludge's mind, it's rubber.
Yeah, not normally that stressed about doing tyres, but this morning I'm a bit nervous about this job. I haven't had this many flat tyres in bloody years. So I'm just hoping that we're not going to strike anything this morning.
After a run of flat tyres, Sludge only has one spare left. He needs this final leg to go smoothly.
We've got a couple of hours up to Meekatharra here, and then we go onto the dirt. There's a lot of rain clouds around, so I'm just hoping that it's going to be all right.
He's taken a gamble on a 200-kilometre shortcut along a remote dirt road. But if it's closed because of the tropical rains, he'll have to backtrack an exhausting 600 kilometres.
I'll be pissed if we've got to go all the way back and go around. If this road's washed out or anything, or wet, and we don't get in there, they'll have no diesel for their generators. So I'm hoping this is going to be open today. We'll wait and see. There's a lot of water around in the ponds on the roadside and that. I'm a bit nervous. We just turned onto the Wiluna Road. So there's a signpost just here saying whether the road's open or closed. The road's open, so oh well. Yeah, a couple hundred k's of dirt ahead of us now.
200 kilometres of isolated dirt road that could trap him at any time.
I am a bit nervous because I don't want to get stuck out here. We can be here for a week. There's a hell of a lot of green grass, and I haven't seen that out here for a couple of years. And I've had a lot of water come through. You can see it here. It's all cut out on the roadside. Oh, dearie me. Soft. The heart rate's gone up a bit now because that's right across. There's no way around that. If she'd have gone down, we'd have just stayed there. It's been a bit of a challenge to get across to here. So we just turned into the mine site. We finally got here. one spare left, and mud from one end to the other.
In the Gibson Desert, Slick suspects something is wrong with one of his trailers.
Oh, there we go. Broken airline. This is the third time I've had to get under here and fix a hose. Come on. All right. If it's long enough, I'll just rejoin it. If not, it might be long enough. That'll be all right. Get some air happening and see if that's fixed it. Yep, that's a better sound. That's just building up air pressure. Yep, that's the right sound. And away we go.
1,500 kilometres west, Steve's on the move, aiming to meet Slick in Laverton to speed up his progress. But he's way behind schedule.
I've lost easily 4 hours, 5 hours today. Mount Magnet's 400 kilometres in front of me, and I should have been pulling out of there now if all had gone well, but too many oversized loads. Everyone's trying to get everything done by Christmas, so there's no oversized activity over the Christmas holiday period, so they're all rushing to get it done now. All I can do for my bit of it today is keep pounding away, knock these kilometres down and get this road train over to him. But it wouldn't take much of a mechanical breakdown or driver stuff up, and what we're trying to achieve here is all over.
Not a bad morning, actually. It's not too hot.
Slick has spent another night parked up in the desert, ahead of a trailer swap with Steve in Laverton.
Heading to Laverton, be in Laverton in about 4 or so hours.
Slick will make it to Laverton first,
I'm not hanging around.
but he doesn't want to be there long.
If he talks too long, I'm just going to say, see you later, mate. Wind up your own legs.
But there's no sign of Steve or his cargo.
Not coming yet.
Anxious to make it home for Christmas, Slick is not happy having to wait.
All right, I've been here just shy of 2 hours now. All right, here he comes.
Slick's long, hot wait is finally over.
2¼ hours. Waited.
He's looking at his watch and he's tapping his watch. Swaps. They always bring out a little bit of this and that in everyone.
The two mates exchange pleasantries,
Righto, mate, have a good one, eh?
No comment.
and Slick is on his way.
Right.
Destination Alice Springs, over 1,500 kilometres of dirt road away. Slick's family Christmas looks less likely with every delay. 600 kilometres to the east, Slick hasn't seen another driver for hours. Suddenly, there's oncoming traffic to deal with.
There must be water just up the road.
Camels, the original Outback Truckers, were first introduced to Australia in the 1840s. There are now over 1 million feral camels running wild in the outback. And for Slick, these unpredictable truck wreckers are coming from everywhere.
If he's going to run across, he's going to run across.
Slick's hour-long camel drama has put him behind. Tomorrow, he'll have to push harder. But in a 30-year-old truck, this road is a dangerous place to be making up time. Next morning, and Slick's had a rough night.
Pulled up last night, got everything organised. It's either my generators, something gone wrong with my generator, but that's only 2 weeks old, or the aircon unit at the back of the bunk for when I'm sleeping.
With no air conditioning, his sleeping cabin reached over 40 degrees.
Something's gone wrong with it. It'd fire up and then she'd make some funny noises. So, nothing going right. I've got to fix that chain there. I'm just a bit worried about my third trailer because when Steve left Perth, he was having problems with that trailer, brakes releasing, a little valve issue, so obviously we rolled away all right this morning.
If the brakes on the third trailer lock on, it could destroy its tyres, or worse, pull up the entire road train. Alice Springs is still 1,000 kilometres away. In this part of the world, there's no mobile phone contact and no immediate rescue. But suddenly he's forced to stop. The dirt road has taken its toll on his tyres.
This lot of tyres are pumping up. They're about 18 psi more than that when they should be pumping even, you know. Well, they're finally where they are, where I want them to be. It's taken a while, but nothing pumping up right today, that's all.
Behind schedule, Slick still has 440 kilometres to go to get to his destination in the dead heart of Australia, Alice Springs.
Holy shit. There we go, something's going on. Going over that little rise just then, I slipped the gear back, put my foot down, and she just cut out. There's a parking bay up the road here. I'm going to have to pull up there and just get my head underneath and have a look. Let's have a look, see.
Slick's lost power. He's worried it's his motor overheating. If he can't fix it, his truck will be crippled.
Don't know. Everything looks all right under there. Everything's running all right. It hasn't done it since.
In days, it's Christmas, and Slick's still 2,600 kilometres from home.
About half an hour behind what I wanted to be, but the guys are ready there waiting for me. Slight little drama. Don't know what happened there when the truck cut out. So obviously it was electrical. It has to be.
Slick's got Christmas on his mind. The Alice Springs depot is under an hour away, and it can't come soon enough.
Yeah, this section of road just seems to go on forever and ever. One last effort into Alice, and then let's calm down a little bit, get everything organised and zoom straight home. We're here. I'm an hour late. Done and dusted. Did all this unloaded and then it's another drive home. It's all good sailing from now on, straight down to Perth, and I'll be home for Christmas.